get these flyaways because I don't like a... Oh, hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Honey, this is T.S. Madison, Chao. I am still your host for Asking for a Friend, Season 3. Don't make sure you get this. Listen, today's episode is all about relationships. Relationships. Are you in a throuple? Are you polyamorous? Are you polygamy? Whatever what that shit is, I don't know. As far as me and mine, baby, call me George Washington, because I'm single, okay? Now listen to me. In today's society, everybody feel like that you got to be in a relationship that got to have 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 different people all at the same time in order to make your partner happy. Are you the type of bitch that's out there laying up in the bed with somebody else's husband? Well, this might be the show for you. Are you the type of bitch that's over there with your man right now and you laying up with somebody else that don't need to be there? Girl, get yourself together. Anyway, make sure them flyaways ain't on my car. Anyway, y'all rush on down there and watch the episode because it's a good one. I'll see you in a minute. Get my hair together. Damn. Hey, y'all, this is T.S. Madison, honey, and we're back on Asking for a Friend with my co-host, Shakana Joe. And today we are talking about stuff that relates to poly, couples, sharing a man, who should pay for what and what. I gotta get comfortable with this. You do? You gotta get comfortable?
Yeah, because it sounds like it's gonna be deep.
Who should pay for what in the relationship? And a whole bunch of sharing your partner.
No.
Look here already. So I want you guys to sit back, relax, and make sure you're already down there in the comment section and letting us know how you feel about it. All right, so Shakana, let's talk about it. So recently, I've been looking at the state of affairs with relationships right now. And currently, relationships right now is everybody's in this freaking open relationship. Have you not been noticing the uptick in open relationships lately?
I don't think it's cool. And the way it's cool and the way it's not. Because you're single till you married, right?
I don't know.
No, seriously, you're single till you're married.
Nigga, there's some married people that are single.
Surely. You ain't lying.
You see that with your eyes, right? I personally think that people are in a lot of open relationships right now because their partner cannot commit to monogamy. And being that the partner can't commit to monogamy, it makes it so difficult for the person because usually in a relationship, I do feel like that, and these are just my thoughts and feelings. In a relationship, I feel like that there's always one person who's more in love or who's more into the relationship than the other one. And they are willing to do whatever it takes to make that relationship work. Right. And there are lots of times that, you know, women and men are dealing with people who don't really know how to commit to monogamy. Do you think, Shakana Joe, that monogamy is a myth or monogamy is really not supposed to be like a human thing? Like we're not really supposed to be monogamous?
I don't know. I don't know, Brian.
When you're in a relationship,
this world we living in now is so crazy and wishy-washy, and you just don't never know. Just don't know. So
when you are in a relationship, are you monogamous? Do you practice being monogamous?
I'm straight. Yes, I'm faithful.
No. Okay. Here's the thing. Faithful, yeah, but are you monogamous?
Tell me what it means.
Like you could be faithful to your husband, like I love him,
but still cheat.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cheat. What I'm cheating for?
What are you in a relationship for, basically?
I'm in a relationship because I want love, but I want the same love that I'm giving.
All right, so you think that you can be in a relationship and have the love and your partner also have other sexual partners?
Fuck, no.
That's not impossible. That can happen.
It can, but I don't want it to happen.
So you believe in full monogamy and just being with one person for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
I don't think that's humanly possible.
But I'm saying when you marry somebody, it is though. If you marry me and you took me through all that, then you shouldn't want to cheat on me. You had all the free time to cheat before you decided to marry me.
However, what if you guys get in a relationship and the relationship becomes stale?
It's time to go.
Well, then why get married? Why not date?
You got to ask them because I ain't got no husband.
But I just want your opinion though.
Every man that I done ever messed with has cheated on me.
But why do you think that's so?
You know what I really think it is?
Okay, tell me what you really think it is.
I really think it's because I don't suck dick.
That could be a thing.
But guess what? There's so many bitches out here sucking dick and they still jump around.
All right, so here's the thing. So let's say that you're in a relationship with your partner and you don't suck dick and your partner is just only going out there because occasionally he wants his penis to be sucked, but he still loves you though.
He don't love me.
He does.
No, he does. Because he should have waited till I was comfortable.
No, that's not the case.
He should have waited till I was comfortable enough to suck that dick.
So let me ask you this. Do you think sex and love run parallel with each other?
It should. Because if I'm in love with somebody, I can fuck him to death. Fuck his brains out. If I'm really not in love with you, I'm not putting my whole heart into fucking you. I don't give a fuck. You not understanding?
Because I'm trying to get you to understand that you're saying the exact same thing that I'm saying.
Right.
Love and sex have nothing to do with each other.
They don't. But if I love you, I'm going to fuck the shit out you. It's going to be a different kind of fuck versus like me not loving you. Me not loving you is just a hunch, get up, go home. So
that can happen while you're in a relationship with your partner.
And when me and my partner get like that, it's over for us.
Okay. Do you think that's fair?
Hell yeah.
All right, well, let me ask you another thing. Do you think it's fair? Do you think that it's fair to be in a relationship with somebody and they're always footing the bill and you put nothing in? Do you think relationships should be 50-50?
That depends.
What does it depend on?
Yes, I do think relationships should be 50-50. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, it could be 50-50.
Just split it right down the middle.
Split some things down the middle, but I also think
no.
And me and you in a mansion together, and we have our house. I feel like I should only pay the utilities, and you should pay the mortgage as a man.
But so these are the some things, because I was just going to go back to you. These are the some things that you're talking about.
Right. So I feel like if I'm with a man, he should pay the mortgage. I should be responsible for the bills.
So the man should pay the mortgage, and you should pay the utilities.
Exactly.
So when it comes down to y'all split, should you split? If y'all divorced, should you split 50-50?
Hell no, not if I came in with more.
Shekinah, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
This sad time, it seems like you can.
Sister, so
everybody having their cake and eating it.
You want the man to pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
Meaning that's his house.
Meaning my name on the house.
Well, why isn't both of y'all names on the house?
Both our names can be on the house though.
But you want him to pay all the mortgage.
And I'm paying the utilities. We got the biggest house that I want. The utilities gonna come up the same as the mortgage.
But the utilities and the mortgage is different types of payment.
But they gonna come up to the same thing, girl.
Both of us have big houses, right?
And me and him gonna have an even bigger house.
Okay, so let's say our mortgage is $10,000 a month and our utilities run $2,500.
Right.
Why do you get the lesser end of the utilities?
Because I'm the girl.
Okay, and so if y'all divorce and split, you mean that he can't take half the house?
He can't. It go to me and the children. It go to me and the kids. Fuck him. He want to leave anyway because he got another bitch. He need to go restart over.
Well, he has another bitch because you don't suck dick.
Oh, bitch. I know
it's because you don't suck dick.
I know damn well you ain't just hit me with that one.
Well, because you said it earlier. It's because I'm trying to bring this up.
Everybody had good dick suckers. They ain't married.
Was you gonna at least let him stick it in the booty?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, God, shit.
That shit hurt worse than I ain't doing that shit.
So you're not gonna do nothing but pay the utilities.
Listen to me.
Give him coochie.
I'm gonna give him some good pussy.
Give him good pussy, not pay utilities. And the man want his dick sucked. He loves you. He's paying a $10,000 to $15,000 mortgage. You're paying $2,500 worth of utilities. You're having too many restrictions in your relationship, and you want the man to pay 90% of the bill.
He don't even have to pay the rent. Oh, he don't have to pay the mortgage anymore. It's too much. I pay my own goddamn mortgage. Have to deal with all that?
Well, in this conversation that we've just had, I really dissected that my sister Shekinah Joe is very selfish.
What? Are you fucking crazy?
That is the bottom line to this whole thing, that my sister Shekinah Joe is very selfish.
Now,
if a man go out there,
you are fucked up for this.
If I'm in a relationship with a man and my mortgage is $10,000 and I only got to pay $2,500 worth of bills, and I really don't enjoy sucking dick, I'm gonna suck his dick, lick his nuts, and get up under his gooch. Now, I'm not going to do no threesome because there's one part of it I was with you with. I'm not doing no threesome. And I'm not doing a threesome because I'm not letting nobody stick dick in me or in another bitch and then take it out of them and put it in my mouth.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it. I'm not fucking with it. And this is what it is. But
now, if he come home and he say if he want, because I still have my unit. And he may want to get a little piece of that unit. And that's another person. Nah, I won't even fuck with that either. Cause then, I had to think about that. Nah,
cause they gonna go back behind your back.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will. When you open your room or stuff like that, Pandora's box.
I do say that.
When you open Pandora's box in your room, they do go behind your back and go see that same person you bought in the room.
I will say that when you open up Pandora's box, honey, what you have locked away is hope. Because there ain't no hope after that.
Ain't no hope after that.
So I think that you should. Here are my final thoughts in this. Mm-hmm. I think that you should be open with your partner, who you deal with. Mm-hmm. Tell your partner, I like getting my dick sucked. I also like 2 and 3 women. I don't love them. I love you. But I want to have sex with other people, and give you the option
if I want to stay.
If you want to deal with that or not.
I agree.
Same way with a man that likes other men. Mm-hmm. Same way with a man that likes trans women. Same way with a man that likes all types of things that may be unorthodox in the room. Mm-hmm. Tell your partner these things. Don't drag them on this whole journey with you.
Yeah, it's not fair. That's selfish. Now that's selfish. You calling me selfish? That's some selfish shit right there. When these motherfuckers play the game and they know they got other stuff going on, they didn't tell the partner about it. I think that's selfish.
And I agree with you with that.
I think it's selfish. Because if you got Tom over here, you got Rudy down the street, and you got Nicole over there, let your folks know that you got all this stuff going on. Why keep them in the dark?
Right.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
And let your partner know in the beginning that you don't suck dick.
And I do.
This has been Asking for a Friend. See you soon. All right, y'all. We are still here talking about relationships. And right now, I'm about to run some scenarios by y'all that's either going to be a red flag, a green flag, or a damn beige flag. Whatever it is, we going to flag it. So here go the scenarios. Let's go. My partner goes to the club 4 nights a week. For me, that is completely a red flag. Nigga, why you ain't home with me? Girl, why you ain't laid up under here getting these nuts? Are you crazy? What is in the club that you looking for? My partner moans when they eat something good. Ooh, honey, that's a green flag for me. When I got a good piece of hot fried Popeye's chicken and I get down there to that bone. Y'all ever heard of chicken boning? My partner doesn't have social media. This, for me, is a beige flag. And the reason why this is a beige flag is because either 1, you hiding from somebody, or 2, you hiding. My partner doesn't read books. All right, I'm gonna give this one a beige flag too. Reason being, because I'm not a person that likes to read books. I read bitches, okay? My partner is competitive about everything. That, my dear, is a extreme red flag. Because I'm gonna tell you this. There is a big question that's always asked in the bedroom. And that question is, whose pussy is this? All right, y'all. So those are my red flags, green flags, and beige flags. Let me know what's yours. I want to know what's your red flag. What's your green flag? What's your beige flag? Drop it down there in the comment section along with your flag. Yes. 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 Hey y'all, we are back with Asking for a Friend, honey, and I am your friend T.S. Madison, baby, and today we are talking about situationships, and we have a caller on the line with a situation that she needs some advice for from her friend. Caller, are you there?
Hi, I'm here. Okay, so I'm really struggling to get over a guy who I only went on 2 dates with, but we did have sex.
Ooh.
At first it was all good, but eventually he lost interest and we stayed in contact for a little while, but it just really didn't progress to that next level of having an actual relationship. I'm into him, but it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. So I'm asking, like, what should I do?
Girl, you should let that nigga go. Here's the reason. If you've already had sex with this gentleman and there was no type of connection there from him and it was for you, girl, you just got to get over it that you've been digmatized. Now, there are times that we ladies get digmatized, maybe a time or two. But the way to get over that one dick is to get under a new one, okay? Now, listen, if there is a bit of potential there and he might have did a little text and didn't keep up with it, I think maybe you should text him and tell him how good his ding-a-ling was to you. Because sometimes a man might need a little extra push. And he probably is pushing on a few other girls that's in his phone. Lady, step up and take charge. If that's the dick that you want to keep on getting, go in there and get your man. Okay? And if it's not, go out there and get you another man. Girl, it is too many men out there in the world that love some good coochie. And so, if you got good coochie, don't be scared to give it up. I ain't. God gonna bless your life all day, girl. Don't be stuck on stupid. Because a man will definitely give you some good dick and have you looking stupid. Always remember that. Don't be stuck on stupid. Go out there and make stupid get stuck on you. How you doing? Child, I'll see you next week, girl. Bye. This been my advice. What's up, y'all? This is me, T.S. Madison, here, loud, live, and in color, honey. And I am sitting here with Alex, the love doctor, honey. You the love doctor over there. How you doing, Alex?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited about this episode.
Well, listen, for people that out there that don't know who you are, can you bring your resume just a bit?
I'm Alex Porter from the Porter family. I have 2 wives. We're a family overall of seven. And then we just expanded because we are grandparents too in the poly community. I'm the author of The Effort, which are books to help with navigate through relationships and also learn self-growth through awareness.
All right. With that being said, I have mountainous amounts of questions. I mean, stacked high. So you're in a poly relationship. You have 2 wives.
Yes.
Are you allowed to step outside of both of your wives if you want to have a boyfriend?
No, we practice polyfidelity, which is, I know everybody, when they think of poly, they think that all non-monogamous relationships are open. And really, some of them are closed situations. So just think about it being monogamy plus 1 or monogamy plus 2. You still have those certain beliefs to keeping your structure closed and practicing polyfidelity and keeping on the relationship amongst the people that are in it. So it's just us 3 that we want to keep it at.
All right. So I'm going to go real dark here. Do you give both of your wives the same amount of dick?
Of course. I mean, for the first year, we were having ample amount of threesomes. It was amazing.
So both of your wives are involved with you, and are they involved with each other?
Yes. They used to be all the way. Now, understand the diversity of poly, right? A non-monogamy is all about consensual and ethical agreements of how you want to structure that relationship. So when it came to our relationship, we started it with them together, romantically and sexually. But as we developed and we went down our journey together, they realized they really couldn't connect with each other romantically. So they just converted to their relationship being sexually. So I'm mainly connected to both of them romantically and sexually. So that's how our non-monogamous is structured. I know, it's a lot.
Oh, this is a lot. This is wired a lot. All right. Can you break down for me the difference between romantically and what was the other one?
Sexually.
And sexually. Like, what's the difference in between the two in that type of relationship?
So when we're talking about romance, it's going to be nothing that has to do with sex. The way you show up and you connect and have affection and compassion for another individual. So, of course, sometimes when a person says they're bisexual, they're just sexually attracted to the same sex. But sometimes they're heteroromantic, which is basically saying at the end of the day, they could only understand romance from the opposite sex. So with them, they weren't knowing how to romance each other in that way of how they seek. So I was able to, of course, being a man, I'm attracted to women. I'm going to show up in the natural way of what it is that a man will show up for a woman. Now, when it comes to sexual experiences and pleasures, they have that connection because, of course, who doesn't want to explore themselves sexually, right? And then sometimes a woman's going to understand a woman's anatomy, a man's going to, however, whatever that flow is. So when people are sexually attracted and romantically attracted, you connect in a different format.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper here because I need to know. So when I go through having conversations with people about being Because you open this door now.
Let's do it. I'm here for it.
So I am a Black trans woman who is openly trans or whatever. And I try to tell people all the time that men who have encounters with trans women who identify as heterosexual are still heterosexual. Can you understand that argument, even in this poly conversation here? Because you make points that will make me pivot off of those points.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't say that they're still hetero, right? They still have belief in hetero romance. Correct. But they may be bisexual due to the fact that they're okay sleeping with a man or a woman, but they still have hetero beliefs in how they maneuver.
So they yes. So again, we're using large words here to sum up something tiny. Again, these people can still be heterosexual.
Yes, I'm gonna even drop one even better on you, right? And we're gonna talk about it again, because non-monogamy is a full umbrella of a lot of different things, from polygamy, polyamory, monogamish, open relationship, and swinger lifestyle. So I'm gonna go to the swinger, BDSM, and kink lifestyle. Now, there's women that have consensual ethical agreements with their spouses, which is their husbands, that their husbands feel like, hey, you know what? I like to get pegged. And their wives would be like, okay, well, that's not for me. So what they'll do in that kink and BDSM community, they'll have to understand to, if you want to get pegged, we'll have an agreement for you to go explore and find a woman that likes to peg, for you to explore your sexual preferences. And he'll still be a heterosexual man in that marriage.
I do believe that.
So it's just really understanding the range. And when we start really understanding words and how to identify with things and bring them to sense, that's when you can understand who they are and how they identify. This is the most important thing about when you're exploring yourself.
You just explained the BDSM aspect of it. Let's go to the next part. You said swinging.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that.
When we talk about swinging, right, and we're coming into that lifestyle, now, the beautiful part, right, because I talk to everybody a part of the non-monogamous community, and I believe Peaches from the swinger community, she told me, she said, at the end of the day, I have a strong belief. I am connected solely to only one individual that will forever have my heart in every way. He's my everything. But she was like, I understand too that different people come in different ranges and provide different things sexually that they're going to be open to, that I could connect to as well. So to her, when it came to swinging, she didn't look outside and say my marriage was less than or more than anything. There was what it was, but outside they had the agreement that they could explore and just connect with other people on a sexual perspective, on a sexual concept, with no, how you just said, with no romance, with no love going anywhere else outside of that just moment of pleasure.
Okay, so that's for swingers. Now let's talk about polyamorous.
Polyamory, yeah, polyamory. And I wanted to explain the difference between polygamy and polyamory real quick, because those are the two biggest things, right? Polygamy is basically broke down to many spouses. It breaks down to two other things, which is polygyny, a man with multiple wives, and the women are monogamous to him. And then you have polyandry, where the woman has multiple husbands, and the men are monogamous to her. And those are basically marriage-based situations and plural relationships. Now, when we go to polyamory, it's many, many loves. Poly, many, and then amory, amor, love. And the diversity there is endless. Whatever you could think of, whatever structure you have, because it just has to be consensual and ethical of how you want to create that relationship, or your polycule, as we will call it.
Okay, let's back up just a second. Because I was there for when you said a woman having many husbands, many men, but they're all. Now I like that. I like that. So break that down for me, please, just a little bit more.
So when we have the polygamous side, right? It's gonna be. This is where you're gonna find out where it is marriage based. And it's solely in that sense of where the multiple women or men that are monogamous to that individual have an understanding of how they're maneuvering that space. Their brother husbands, if it's the woman with multiple husbands, and then their sister wives, if it's the man with multiple wives. And the structure of how they try to do things is they create family with each other. Sometimes and this is what's crazy now in the modern days, it's not in the religious beliefs. So everybody doesn't have to be equal, where one person has a house, this person has a house, and then they have a Mercedes over here and a Mercedes over there. No, they create their structure how they want. Most times now, they'll have it in one household. Everybody is sharing finances. Everybody is raising kids together. Everybody's taking a responsibility in the household. They're creating businesses together because, again, they're a marriage unit. So they bring finances and family together when it comes to polygamy, polyandry, or polygyny.
So what do you say to a person or people who look at these from the outside and say, well, this is just controlled narcissism?
To me, my response is this. There's no control or ownership in non-monogamy. You know, in non-monogamy, we give you the range and the room to be who you are openly. Just be transparent, be open and honest of whatever it is that you want to align with, that I can align with you. Our agreements, our communication skills are going to be over and above. And also we put ourselves in a position to accept each other unconditionally. You know, so when you say you're putting any type of control in non-monogamy, those things don't even go together. When we speak about monogamy, we're already setting structures and unspoken rules that if people show up in any type of different way, or even open up the idea that they may have interest to have, you know, just a certain type, not even a sexual engagement with somebody outside the relationship, you're instantly canceling that relationship. Non-monogamy opens and gives you range to be who you are, accepting who you are, exploring who you are, supported by the person you're with.
Well, who are you though?
No, it depends on who. Like,
are you a sexually unsatisfied person that needs multiple people to get you off?
No. And that's the one misconception I want to take away from it, right? Now, even though under non-monogamy, you do have certain structures that are around based only about sex, when it comes to polyamory and polygamy, those things are actually based on unity, on actually creating family. So in polyamory, sometimes you'll have a partner that you may not even be sexually engaged with, but you still have a connection with them if it's even co-parent or building family with. It's a community-based, situation that you create for your family. So it's just not simply just about sex when it comes to polygamy or polyamory. It's actually really building community, connections, loving, and support.
When I hear the word community, I immediately think about community dig.
But look, this is but that's the difference between closed and open, right? So like I said, when you have a closed situation, it's still monogamy plus one. So like my situation is just me and the two women. So outside of that, I won't go see nobody else. I won't seek no one. They're not going to seek nobody else. So it's not like we're really just getting sexual pleasure or anything else. We're handling certain things within each other. We've been doing this for almost 8 years together, building and creating a family as one. All our kids look at both the women as mothers. All my kids, of course, they see me as their father. Both the mothers of both the women I'm with, they support our relationship. So do the fathers, the brothers. So it's really family.
All right. So you have kids with both of the women that you're with?
Yes.
Okay. And these kids are sister and brother, sister, and they're related to all sides of the family.
Yeah, I have 3 with my first wife and then 1 with my second.
Okay, wait a minute. Excuse me. Wait. So are you married to both of these women?
Well, the second one, of course, you do have to do certain, power of attorney, putting everybody, it's a different system and format to even create the same resemblance of a simple marriage license, right?
All right, explain. Walk me through it. Walk me through a bit of it.
If you want to give a person a position of, getting over on the will, power of attorney, so that'll give them the same type of things as a marriage license. In certain states, they can also even take, I'm trying to remember the name, it's like becoming even a parent. You could sign over the rights to even add them as a parent or a guardian over the children that they didn't physically have. So you could still make and create everything identical as a marriage license, so they're protected too as well. Now, that's polygamy. And if you want to bring marriage in, polyamory, sometimes and also at the end of the day, we could also do commitment ceremonies, which is actually becoming a popular thing also in monogamy. But there are things that you can create to make sure the union is protected and secure, just like it would be from the marriage that is actually covered by the marriage license. Just different steps, longer time, more devotion. I support that.
Listen, I'm so happy to talk to you. I can't wait to talk to you again. I'm definitely going to be subscribing to your podcast. This was amazing. And I hope the best for you in your relationship.
Thank you so much. It
looks like you're very happy. It looks like you're happy, and I want you to be there. That's the main thing that we're living our best lives and we're happy.
I appreciate that
Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, baby. Give your wife some sugar from me.
I will. They love this. They love you. So this right here was a moment.
Kiss both of them on the lips for me.
I got you.
Bye, baby. Woo! Girl, we done came to the end of the episode, child, and I have had so much fun. Girl, relationships can be hard, but like I always say, dicks could be much harder. I would like to personally thank Alex Porter for coming and being our guest today. Honey, I learned so much stuff, especially about that poly. Girl, polyamorous, polyurethane, poly something, whatever it is, poly ain't for everybody. But Alex taught me a lot. Now, next episode, oh baby, we talking about friendships. And some of you phony bitches, it ain't nothing to cut a bitch like you off. So please make sure you are subscribed to Blavity and turn your notifications on. And I'll see you next week. And remember, don't meet me there, bitch. Beat me there. Bye.